is proud to present coverage of area high school sports. This game can also be heard anywhere around the world on drgnews.com and on YouTube. Just search KMLO Sports. It's time for the pregame on 100.7 KMLO.
And a good Thursday evening to you. Cole Havens here, or excuse me, Thursday. Man, it's already Friday. I've been talking about how it's Friday all day long, and I just forgot that it was Friday. It's finally Friday, and we got some good high school basketball on the airwaves here tonight as the number 6 seed Faulkton Trojans head into Gettysburg to take on the number 2 seed Potter County Battlers. It's a matchup of two Region 2B teams as the winner will head to the SODAC 16. And before we do anything else, let's go ahead and run down our sponsors. A big thank you to every single one of our sponsors. The broadcast booth sponsor, Jensen Rock and Sand. South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you, avoid a kiss with death, always plan a designated driver. Keys to Success is brought to you by CHS Northern Plains. Starting lineup brought to you by Campbell County Collision. Introduction to Game Officials is brought to you by the Division of Consumer Protection. Law on the Court is brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office. The tip-off is brought to you by MDU. South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you, snow means slow, drive for the conditions. Player of the Game brought to you by Venture Communications. Sports Scoreboard brought to you by Real Tough. And the rest of our fabulous sponsors, Tennant Electric, Gettysburg Collision Center, King Insurance, Prairie Stop, Bowers Super Value, Plains Commerce Bank, Common Sense Manufacturing, Schlochter Lumber, Edgar Brothers Bowl Sale, Hove and Co-op, Jensen Rock and Sand, Great Western Bank, Lazy Way Cafe and Freezer Meals, Langer's Family Foods, Hoven Equity Exchange, Midway Parts, Dakota House, Newmeyer and Smith, Kruger's Food Fair, Gas and Goodies, Arbach Insurance, Brown Commodities, Agronomy, M&R Auction Service, Beck Motors, and the SDHSAA. Again, a big thank you to all of our great sponsors. Without you, we would not be able to bring you the call of this Region 2B basketball tournament. And we are going to have a good one here tonight. Stan's starting to fill in here a little bit. We still got about a half hour before tip-off. That's why it's perfect to be able to get into some get you some pregame talk, get a couple of interviews done. I was able to speak with Coach Hall and Coach Cunningham, both head coaches of the two teams before the game, so we'll get you those two interviews here in a little bit. First, I just want to run down a couple of numbers here for you as the Potter County Battlers, the home team here in Gettysburg, as they come into this game 14-6 on the season. They score about 67 points a game, give up just about 57 a game. They shoot it at a clip of about 42%, shoot it from 3 at about 30, free throws about 56%, average about 36 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 blocks, 12 steals, and 12 turnovers. And these two teams have already faced once this year. It was a Potter County victory, 79-63. Meanwhile, for the Faulkton Trojans, they average just about 50 points a game, give up just about 48 a game. They shoot it at a clip of about 37%. Their three-point shooting is right around 30%. At the free throw line, just about a 54% team, and rebounding just about 31, assists about 11. They turn it over about 14 times a game, average about 9 steals, 2.5 blocks per game. So we got two good teams on our hands here, and we will continue the pregame show, give you some more insight into the numbers. There's only so many numbers you can talk until the players get on the game. It's about what happens when they get on the floor and start playing. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. When we come back, we'll hear from both the head coaches. We'll hear first from Coach Cunningham of the Faulkton Trojans, and then we'll hear from Coach Hall of the Potter County Battlers. As you are listening to KMLO, we'll be back with my interview with Coach Cunningham after this 2-minute timeout.
For all your commercial, agricultural, and residential electrical needs, go with the pros at Tennant Electric in Faulkton. Owned and operated by Brandon Tennant, they serve Faulk County and the surrounding area, specializing in commercial, agricultural, and residential wiring. No job is too big or too small. Tennant Electric provides excellent workmanship, superior service, and quality products. Call Brandon today at 598-4298 or 769-2369. That's Tennant Electric of Faulkton, proud to support this sports broadcast.
Broken glass, scratched paint, dented metal, shopping cart bruises, rusty fenders, hail dents, door dings, animal accidents. You know, with all the things that might happen to your vehicle, you'll be glad to know Darren at Gettysburg Collision Center. Gettysburg Collision Center can take care of the little and big things that affect the cosmetic appearance of your car. At Gettysburg Collision Center, body painting isn't kinky, it's something they do every day. Call 765-9797 for Gettysburg Collision Center.
King Insurance Agency is your full-service insurance agency with offices in Faulkton, Brookings, and Madison. King Insurance Agency can provide insurance coverage and services for life, health, crop, farm, home, auto, business, long-term care, and more. The staff at King Insurance Agency have the knowledge and experience to serve you. As an independent insurance agency, they can find the insurance company that best fits your needs. Call 605-598-4374 or stop by King Insurance Agency in Faulkton, Brookings, or Madison.
Crazy about pizza? From the Prairie Stop? Wouldn't it be great if you could enjoy it hot and fresh whenever you want? Like after a long day of work, after cooking meal after meal and just want a break. Or even after this ball game. Now you can with Prairie Stop's new Take and Bake Pizza. Take and bake any large or medium pizza from the Prairie Stop. Order your favorite single topping or specialty pizzas as a Take and Bake. Make it fresh. Enjoy it hot when you want it. Call it in and pick it up. The Prairie Stop in Hovind, 948-2420.
I am joined now by the head coach of the Faulkton area Trojans, Coach Bryce Cunningham. Coach, we were just talking here a minute ago, and it looks like both these two teams coming into this game kind of fired up. Both teams have seen each other once already this year. Just how's the team feeling, and what was the week of preparation or the last couple of days of preparation like for this game?
You know, we got a couple days here to prepare. Our girls played last night down the Sweet 16, so we shut her off about 5:15 so we could travel to Huron. But, you know, we watched your old film on them, and they got out big on us, and we know that the early part of the game is going to set the tone for us.
And now you guys are coming off an impressive win against Leola Frederick in the, second round of this tournament, a team that also beat you earlier in the season. How can a win like that propel you into this game?
We played like we're capable of playing. You know, we got on the floor, we hustled, and right away we took it at them and didn't back down, and that set the tone for the game. And we've got kids that can play this game. We just got to get it on the same page and work together, and good things can happen for us.
Now, it seems like both these two teams pretty athletic. You can get out and run. You can kind of slow it up, if you will. It seems to me kind of whatever team can kind of set their own pace, if you will, could be the team that you could see come out victorious tonight.
You know, last time we played, they got 79 points up on the board. And, you know, we haven't given up that many points this year. And we know that that's probably not in our favor if it gets to that point. So, yeah, we do want to make them play half-court game.
And then, so what is the idea behind getting them to kind of slow it up? Obviously, you want to control the shot clock, control the game clock, if you will. So how do you come out in this first quarter, these first few minutes, to kind of set that tone?
You know, you got to control the boards so that they can't get out and run. If they get a long rebound, you're not going to stop Simon once he gets into the initial transition break.
And then one last question, how about an X factor? Maybe a certain player that has to step up, maybe a group of players that has to step up, something that has to go right for you guys to come away victorious and head to the Sodak 16.
You know, consistently, Heitman and Ogle have been scoring for us well. You know, we got to get our other guys up there around 8, 10, 12 points. And, you know, and Nick Schlechter has improved a lot this year. You know, but we got to have balance across our book and make us hard to defend. And if we have that balance tonight, we like our chances.
All right, Coach, that's all I got for you. Again, good luck tonight, and thanks for the time.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back after this 3-minute timeout on KMLO.
For all of your grocery needs and so much more, get to Bauer Super Value in Faulkton, a big Faulkton Trojan sports booster. At Bauer Super Value, you'll find a full line of groceries, fresh baked goods, as well as terrific fresh meat and produce departments. Be sure to try their special cheeses and meats, including their seasoned pork and roast beef. Bauer Super Value is open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 to 1 on Sundays. For your shopping convenience, Bauer Super Value, downtown Faulkton.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Hi, I saw your ad for a checking account that earns interest on my money.
Oh, yes, that's our plutonium account, and it requires $50,000 to open.
What? How am I supposed to grow my money when I can't even afford to open the account?
Introducing Kasasa, free checking, where even the smallest balance earns high yields, plus refunds on ATM fees nationwide. To find a Kasasa account near you, search Kasasa.
Ask for Kasasa at Plains Commerce Bank. Member FDIC.
For quality agricultural equipment and solar water pumping systems, Common Sense Manufacturing and Solar of Faulkton is the place to call. They carry bale feeders, calf shelters, wire winders, feed bunks, continuous fencing, portable windbreaks, and freestanding panels. They They also handle solar water pumping systems and residential and commercial solar systems and electric in-floor heat. Call them today at 598-4157. Common Sense Manufacturing and Solar of Faulkton. Quality that just makes sense.
Thinking about a new home, kitchen, or bath remodel? Adding a garage or pole building? Plan now to be at Schlochter Lumber's Home Building Showcase, 5:30 on March 5th, Gettysburg Legion Hall. Get information from contractors and product vendors that can help you plan and build your new home or remodeling project. Schlochter Lumber's Home Building Showcase will be one-stop shopping for you. Look at materials and talk with contractors to schedule their help with your new construction or remodeling projects. You'll want to attend Schlochter Lumber's Home Building Showcase, Tuesday, March 5th, 5:30 at the Gettysburg Legion Hall.
The Edgar Brothers 41st Annual Black Angus Production Sale will be coming up on Monday, March the 4th at the ranch, 4 miles north of Rockham, South Dakota. This year's offering includes 150 powerful Black Angus yearling bulls. The bulls will be all performance and fertility tested. To view the entire catalog or for more information and all their phone numbers, go to their website at edgarbros.com. Sale time will be 1 o'clock. Come early to view the bulls. Join them for a good beef lunch. That's the Edgar Brothers 41st Annual Black Angus Production Sale coming up on Monday, March the 4th, all happening at the ranch, Rockham, South Dakota.
Hey, all family and friends, out watching our Potter County Battlers compete in tonight's game.
All of us at the Hoven Co-op are behind the athletes, giving it all they've got every play of the game while striving for the win.
We are cheering for your success tonight.
Not only tonight, but in the classroom, on the farm, wherever your life takes you.
Good luck, Battlers, in tonight's game and all season long.
The Hoven Co-op is proud to support our area youth, the future of this community. Best of luck from the Hoven Co-op. Go Battlers!
We are back from the break. I am joined now by head coach of the Potter County Battlers, Bryce Hall. Coach, first of all, thanks for being with me. And you got kind of the second season going, if you will. Playoff time is here. Win and go on, lose and go home. You guys have had a couple of days to prepare for this game against Faulkton. First of all, just how's the team feeling, and how was the last few days of practice like?
It's been pretty good. We're healthy. We got dinged up a little bit the other night. Dawson took a pretty good fall, but he was sore, but he's back, and he got a couple treatments on his shoulder, so he's ready to go. And health-wise, we're all pretty good. Just ready to go out tonight.
All right, and you're playing a Faulkton team who you guys just played a couple weeks ago. Gotta imagine that seen some sets that they'll probably use, but gotta imagine they'll probably change things up a little bit too. What's the advantage of being able to see them once already, and just how were you guys able to prepare for them this second time around?
Just kind of see how they played against our press and how they play against our man, and make some adjustments how we defend them. Tyler's a heck of a player for them, and their big post kid does a heck of a job for them inside. So we got to defend them a little better. We found a couple of three-point shooters we got to cover up. They hit a couple of good threes against us, and just got to go out and execute to our game plan. All season long, it's been talking about doing what we do and getting after people and heating things up and creating opportunities for ourselves. And we're not going to change much either. We're going to be we're gonna keep riding the horse that got us here, and hopefully she can carry us further.
Yeah, it seems like both teams coming into this one, very athletic teams, two teams that can get up and down the court, if you will, two teams that kind of slow it up too, if you will. I feel like this could be a game of what team can establish their presence or establish what they do best, can kind of set the tone and play their style, will kind of come out victorious. Do you agree with that, or do you have more to expand on that?
I think it's very much true. There are not a lot of seniors on that team, but like the seniors who do have good experience. We have a lot of seniors, good experience too as well. So now it's just a matter of going out and, like you say, who can get to the game plan first and who can be most consistent with that game plan. We got to use our size advantage. I think we have two bigs that can really cause havoc for them inside. So we're going to try to punch them in there and then create some three-point opportunities for us on the perimeter after that. But we got to make some shots. I think the last game we shot the free throw ball pretty good. So, we got to do the same thing when we get that free throw line.
Yeah, I was going to say, it seems like every time that I've talked to you this year, it seems like shooting has kind of been the one constant thing that's popped up, whether it's three-point shooting or a free throw shooting or even just your basic two-point shots around the hoop. Got to be able to convert. It seems like this is a game, too, where the stakes are going to be a little higher. Maybe players come out this at the start kind of a little more fired up. So what do you have to do mentally here to also get prepared for this game?
Like I've been telling you guys all season, we played 19-game season to get to a 3-game season. And that 3-game season is a trip to state, and that was our goal, so we got to go out and do our game plan. So it's, we prepared 19 games for this one night. you know, and then hopefully it prepares us for Tuesday night too as well, hopefully, you know. But we got to take care of what's ahead of us right now, and that's tonight. And that's, like I said, the execution, being consistent, you know, find easy shots and converting easy buckets. You know, we struggled mightily all season long at times, especially early season, with easy, you know, low percentage on high percentage shots, you know, and, you know, made a lot of opportunities for teams to stick around and play with us, you know, be close. And, you know, so it was more on us than anything else, you know. We just got to finish. And I think we've been doing better throughout the season, progressively being more consistent around the rim.
Well, and then to add on that last question here for you, how about an X factor? Maybe a certain player that has to step up, maybe a group of players that has to step up, something that has to go right for you guys to come away victorious and head to the Sodak 16.
I think, you know, we got to have a couple of guys on our three-point line, a couple of our perimeters, a couple of littles step up the line. You know, Kalen Decker knocked down a couple threes, and, you know, Colton has been kind of on and off as far as his three-point shot. I think we can get him to knock down a couple. And then our bigs inside, you know, we got to get them the ball, let them play, you know, go to their strength, and that's around the rim. And use their athleticism. You know, we have Shad is a little bigger, more physical. Dylan's longer, lankier, you know, so we got to just get at them and, you know, hopefully get some foul trouble on their big defenders.
All right, Coach, that's all I got for you. Thanks again for the time, and good luck tonight.
All right, thanks, Cole.
All right, we'll be back after this 3-minute timeout on KMLO.
As the snow flies, it's nice to know that you don't have to break your back to get rid of all of the unwanted piles in your driveway when you have Jensen Rock and Sand to do the work. We will be happy to come to your home to remove your snow and get you back on the road. For more information on rates or to get you on our schedule for cleanup, give us a call at 845-7213 and leave the snow removal to us, Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge, here for all of your snow removal needs. 845-7213.
Great Western Bank has been assisting farmers for generations. As the 5th largest U.S. farm lender, we know a thing or two about the agriculture community. Whether you need short-term financing for a new opportunity or extra capital for equipment, Great Western Bank is here to help. Contact Kim Sheehan in Gettysburg today. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
You know what's great about being a Trojan fan? The team does all the work, and we get to sit back and enjoy their glory. Hi, this is Michelle here at the Lazy Way Cafe in Faulkton. And if you have an appetite like the team, I invite you to my cafe Monday through Friday for our homemade lunch specials, soup, and salad bar. Plus, we offer just like our Trojans, we do the work so you don't have to. Our meals are portioned just for you or to feed your entire crew. Good luck, Trojans, from all of us at the Lazy Way Cafe in Faulkton.
Listen to these great bargains from Langer's Family Foods in Gettysburg. Folgers coffee, 20.6 to 33.9 ounce container. Select varieties, only $6.99 each. Kellogg's cereal, Rice Krispies, Frosted Flakes, Mini Wheat, or Raisin Bran 2 for only $5. Blueberries, 1 pint. Strawberries, 16 ounces. Blackberries or raspberries, 6-ounce container, just $2.99 each. Gold Classic Coleslaw or Garden Salad, 12 to 14 ounce, just $1.29 each. Fresh boneless beef bottom roast, $3.49 a pound. Fresh Sanderson Farms boneless skinless chicken breast, $2.69 per pound, and the Gold Rush is $650.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, Crystal Lake Supplements, available at Hoban Equity Exchange, provide your cattle supplemental energy, protein, vitamins, minerals, and trace minerals in a controlled, consistent, and continuous manner. These highly palatable free choice supplements are available in a wide range of product formulas to meet the special needs of your cattle and feeding situation. On the job, around the clock, Crystal Lake Supplements work the same hours you do. Go with the brand you know. Crystal Lake's brand supplements available at Hoban Equity Exchange in Hoban.
Big savings continues at Midway Parts in Gettysburg. 12-volt jump starter, just $179. 10-watt Cree LED rechargeable flashlight over 650 lumens of light output, just $22.49. Combination adjustable wrench sets, 7-piece. Your choice starting at just $46.99. 3-piece adjustable jaw pliers set, professional grade, just $42.99. Price is good through March 31st. The big savings continues at Midway Parts in Gettysburg.
All right, we are back from the break once again, getting set up here for the number 6 seed Faulkton Trojans taking on the number 2 seed, the Potter County Battlers. Let's go ahead and take a look at how both these teams have reached this point thus far in the bracket. Again, the winner of this one advances to the Sodak 16 next Tuesday. Well, in the first round of the bracket, it was Edmond Central falling to Sunshine Bible Academy 56-40, while Ipswich downed Eureka Battle 70-28. And then last Tuesday, it was Sully Buttes defeating Sunshine Bible Academy 66-38. Highmore Herald defeated Harriet Selby area 66-44. Meanwhile, this Potter County Battler squad defeated Ipswich 59-42, while Leola Frederick was upset by Faulkton 52-46. So that brings us to the remaining 4 teams of this Region 2B basketball tournament. Sully Buttes and Highmore Herald, the other game going on tonight. And Potter County takes on Faulkton area right here in Gettysburg. So we will keep you updated. I'll try to get you updates of that Sully Buttes Highmore Herald game when I can. In the meantime, we got a good one right here between the 2 and 6 seeds. Again, winner of this one advances to the Sodak 16, where again, matchups for that one to be determined at the moment. Again, I want to give a thanks to all of our sponsors out here tonight. Thank you for helping us out with the broadcast. If it wasn't for you guys, don't know where I would be right now. So again, looking at just some of these numbers as both these teams get set up, I've seen both these teams here thus far this season. Potter County's seen them a couple more times than Faulkton, but I know the way Faulkton likes to operate. Tyler Ogle, he's a big part of the offense. Look for him, kind of runs just about anything, can run the point if he has to, kind of their 2-guard, their off-guard, if you will. He definitely is a big player on the offense, averages just around that 20-point per game mark. And then you got Derek Heitman down low, a bigger body down low, averages right around that 12-point per game mark. So 6 foot for Derek Heitman, Tyler Ogle at 5'11". Those two are kind of the two to watch for Faulkton. Meanwhile, on the other end, you got for Potter County, Cole Navzigri. He runs the point for the Battlers. And then Dawson Simon is the one to watch on the outside. Can play both outside, but both inside on the wing. Just kind of a jack of all trades, if you will. And they got Shad Sharp in the middle at 6'3". So both teams that matching up wise, they still match up pretty well. It's a game where for Potter County, they're going to look to want to get out and run a little more. While Faulkton area, you heard in the interview with Coach Cunningham, they're going to look to try to slow things up a little bit more. So we'll see what team can kind of come out, set the tone in this first quarter, if you will. I have a feeling whatever team can do that, that's the team that's going to come out victorious here tonight. It goes back to a lot of times in basketball, you hear the first 3 minutes of each half can kind of dictate the game. Well, you got to look for both these teams. Faulkton area does not want to let Potter County get out and run in those first few minutes of the game, or any part in the game, that is. For Potter County, you want to keep the foot on the pedal, so to speak, and use your athleticism, use your depth on the bench to kind of outrun the Faulkton Trojans. So both teams kind of used to playing a little different kind of style. Both teams can still play the other style. Potter County has to slow it down. We'll see how they operate in the half court. Faulkton, they do have the athletes. They can get out and run. A lot of these teams in the region, very, very similar operating, how they operate. Leola Frederick, Potter County, Faulkton, Harriet Selby, or even Highmore Herald, Sully Butte. A lot of teams that can get out and run if they have to, but can also slow it up. So what team can come out and establish their game plan, if you will, early on? That could be the difference in this ball game. So why don't we go ahead and take another quick break, and then when we come back, we'll get things set for starting lineups here in your MDU tip-off. So that's right. We're going to take another quick break, and then we come back. We'll get things ready for the opening tip of tonight's ball game. Again, it's the Potter County Battlers hosting the Faulkton Trojans from Gettysburg right here on KMLO. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
The Battlers have put up a great season, and we are proud to sponsor this broadcast. Win or lose, we enjoy talking about the game at the Dakota House, your sports center, where we conveniently stream local high school sports. Come in for Wing Wednesdays and enjoy breakfast every Saturday and Sunday. Plus, we just updated our menu, and we've also updated our motel rooms right down the street. Reserve a beautifully renovated room from the Blue Valley Motel today. Call 948-2500. Good luck, Battlers, from the Dakota House in Holden.
Keep your tractor in good repair with seasonal tractor inspection specials from C&B Operations, your John Deere dealer of choice. Tractor inspections for compact tractors now $129. 5,000 and 6,000 series tractor inspections $149. 7,000 to 8,000 series tractor inspections $249. 9,000 series tractor inspections $329. Offer is good between October 1st, 2018 through March 31st, 2019. Credit offer subject to approved credit. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details. C&B Operations, your John Deere dealer of choice.
Check it out. I can't miss. Nobody fills your cart with weekly specials like Kruger's Food Fair in Hoven. Everything your active family needs to get out the door, and everything to cook a homemade meal when you return. Have a great game, battlers. Good luck from Kyle and Ladine Kruger, family and staff at Kruger's Food Fair in Hovind.
Gas and Goodies salutes the Potter County Battlers and wishes them the best of luck. Call Gas and Goodies for weekday pizza specials, 765-2761. Remember to purchase your Powerball ticket at Gas and Goodies for the Wednesday and Saturday drawings. Your favorite beverages, burgers, and pizzas are all waiting for you, so stop in today at your 24-hour Clark convenience store, Gas and Goodies in Gettysburg. Proud to help support Potter County High School activities.
All right, we are back from the break and once again getting set up here as the Potter County Battlers have sat down, get their one last chat in before tip-off here. But again, tip-off brought to you by MDU. Faulkton now joining them on the bench. Coach is going to get that one last talk in. And for Potter County, again, if they can get that pace up to more of that faster-paced game. Last time these two teams scored, it was a 79-63 ball game in which Potter County won. They do average right around that 67 points per game mark, whereas Faulkton area, they average just about 50 points a game. Actually, they're 63 against Potter County the last time these two teams played. That was their second highest, or that was tied for their highest scoring game of the season, Faulkton. 63. Again, think about that. That was their highest scoring game of the season. So definitely Faulkton area wants to keep this a lower pace game where you can kind of grind it out, if you will. All right, with that, let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineups, and we'll start with the visiting Faulkton Trojans, who come out in the black unis with the gold and white trim and the white numbers. And their starting lineup features number 2, Noah Cunningham. He is a 5'9 junior guard. Number 10, Tyler Ogle, a 5'11 senior guard. Number 30, Derek Heitman, a 6-foot junior guard / forward. Number 44, Jaden Melius, a 6'4 senior forward / center. And number 50, Nick Schlechter, a 6'5 sophomore center. Head coach of the Faulkton Trojans is Bryce Cunningham. On the season, 11-9 on the season, average 50 a game, give up just about 47-48 a game. And now for the hometown Potter County Battlers, they feature a starting lineup of number 0, Cole Navziger, a 5'9 senior guard. Number 4, Kalen Decker, a 6-foot senior guard / forward. Number 5, Colton Kirby, a 5'8 senior guard / forward. Number 13, Shad Sharp, a 6'3 senior forward / center. And number 23, Dawson Simon, a 6'1 senior guard / forward. Head coach of the Potter County Battlers is Bryce Hall. They are 14-6 on the season. Points per game, they average about 67. Meanwhile, they give up just about 57 a game. Potter County comes out in the home white unis with the red and gray trim and the gray numbers. And again, both these teams coming out. And again, let's go ahead and give you tonight's officials as well. That's right, the introduction of game officials is brought to you by the Division of Consumer Protection, and they are Kyle Kurth, Jeremy Michelson, and Brandon Solek. So once again, tonight's officials, Kyle Kurth, Jeremy Michelson, and Brandon Solek. And it looks like for this game here, every single player on the roster is getting announced here. Again, for Faulkton, coming out in the visiting black with the yellow trim and white numbers. For Potter County coming out in the home white with the gray and red trim and the gray numbers. And Faulkton boys here coming into this game trying to advance to the Sodak 16, just like the girls team did last night. The Faulkton area Lady Trojans, valiant effort last night, but fell to the Warner Lady Monarchs 65-53. So Faulkton trying to mimic the girls and get to that Sodak 16 and get further. Right now it's one game at a time as both these teams look to advance. Potter County will now be introduced as they again come out in the home white, 14-6 on the season. Let's take a look at some in-depth numbers, looking at some certain players here, kind of some players to watch here tonight. Dawson Simon, number 23, he averages just about 17 points a game, but he is a 53% free throw shooter. He's kind of the do-it-all guy for the Battlers. And then you got Cole Navziger at the point. He averages 12 a game. Those two are their two scorers that score over 10 a game. And then you got the likes of Colton Kirby, 6 points a game, Shad Sharp at 8, Kalen Decker at 6, and then off the bench, Potter County does have a deep bench. They bring the likes of Dylan Drew, Cooper Logan, Grant Lukens. You'll see Taylor Frost, Riley Weber into the game. For Faulkton, it is led by Tyler Ogle, who averages just about 20 points. Meanwhile, Derek Heitman has 12. So those two are their double-figure scorers, while Nick Schlechter, he's right around that 8-point range. Noah Cunningham around that 5-point range. As a team, both these teams, free throw-wise, right around that 55% mark. So we'll see what happens, especially if this game comes down to free throws and fouls. Who can come out on top in the free throw battles? Both teams out on the floor, getting set for the tip. Again, it's going to be Potter County going left to right on your radio dial. Faulkton going right to left. We're going to take a quick break for national anthem. Then we'll have the tip-off brought to you by MDU. You are listening to KMLO. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout.
Every day, you share personal information about yourself with others. You may write a check, charge fuel, rent a car, mail your tax returns, schedule a doctor's appointment, or post something on social media. Each transaction may share some sort of personal information, such as bank and credit card account numbers, social security number, name, address, or phone number. There are unscrupulous individuals, identity thieves, targeting these routine transactions, trying to gain your information to commit fraud. If you think somebody has stolen your identity, contact Consumer Protection at 1-800-300-1986.
Any farmer or rancher who runs a successful operation understands the value of the local co-op. It's where you go for fuel and fertilizer, to sell or store your grain, pick up info on the latest farming practices, or discuss market trends with a trusted advisor. And when it's time for a son or daughter to take over, the local co-op will still be there, helping them to stay successful too. Your local cooperative. Local, loyal, trusted by generations. CHS Northern Plains. Farmer-owned with global connections.
Have you been out poaching with a very large, expensive weapon? Have the deer, pheasants, coons, and coyotes taken revenge on your vehicle?
What's that?
Campbell County Collision Center in Harriet can help you through this stressful process of auto body repair and bring your vehicle back to pre-accident condition. They provide you and your insurance company with clear, concise electronic estimates, simplifying the operation from the start. Call Campbell County Collision Center. They're here to make it as painless as possible.
Montana Dakota Utilities' slogan, "In the community to serve," goes beyond providing safe and reliable electric and natural gas service. MDU and our dedicated employees are committed to the communities they serve, work, and live, just like the dedicated area students and coaches are committed to having the best season possible. Best of luck for a successful season to all area teams from Montana Dakota Utilities, proud to sponsor the area youth.
And perfect timing as we get back from the break here, as once again we are set and ready to go. Faulkton area Trojans taking on the Potter County Battlers. Potter County going left to right on your radio dial, and it is Navziger, Decker, Kirby, Sharp, and Simon for the Battlers. For Faulkton, it is Cunningham, Ogle, Heitman, Melius, and Schlechter. It's going to be Schlechter versus Sharp to jump. And you know, Schlechter here, they got him listed as 6'5", going against Shad Sharp. So we'll see how that low post battle goes throughout this game, as the MDU tip-off is up and controlled by Potter County. Shad Sharp with it, gets it to Decker on the near side wing. Potter County getting the first crack at it on offense in this ball game, going left to right on your radio dial. Up top, Simon with it. He swings over to Decker on the near side, now into the hands of Navziger in the corner. Up top, Kirby. Kirby fakes, drills it with the left, passing around the top of the key. Potter County, good ball moving, down low to Sharp, working on the taller Heitman. Up with the hook shot, no good, and rebound to the Trojans. It's going to be Heitman with it. At the top, he goes right now. He's going to pull it back out. Drives in, gets it out to Cunningham. Now into the corner, Melius on the near side. Melius, Ogle. Ogle in the corner, near side with it. Dribbles right at the top. Passes it up top, Cunningham. They are working around the top of the key now. Now looking down low. Melius in the corner, far side. Down low for the tall Schlechter. Schlechter has his shot blocked by Sharp. Sharp up ahead to Simon. Simon looks to run around the defense, up with the right, and good. And just like that, Potter County out and running and up 2-0. Back the other way. Faulkton with it, and they nearly turn it over. Heitman able to pick it back up. He has it at the top, guarded by Kirby. Heitman, a couple of dribbles left, gets it over to Cunningham on the near side. Cunningham, a couple dribbles, picks it up top for Simon. Heitman now back into the hands of Melius in the free throw line. Now to Cunningham, baseline jumper on the way, off the mark. There's Schlechter for the board with the putback, no good. Foul called, and Schlechter will head to the line for a pair of free throws on the season. Just about a 46% free throw shooter, shoots about 8 points per game. So at the line here for a pair. That foul going against number 4, Kalen Decker. That'll be number 1 on him. Team foul number 1. at the line. Schlechter, a couple dribbles, eyes it up. Shot on the way and knocks it in. So you're seeing it both sides here as Faulkton getting to the line, using the patience, getting it down on the block, drawing the foul. Before that, it was Simon out running after the block shot by Sharp. Both teams here trying to establish their game plan early on as Schlechter back to the line for one more. That one goes in and out, and there is Melius for the rebound. Gets it back on the far side up top. Cunningham now. Faulkton with the extra possession here. Into the hands of Ogle. Ogle up top, Cunningham. Trojans looking to operate offensively here on the far side. Man-to-man defense from the Battlers. Up top, Ogle with the right. Hop step in the lane. Shot up off the mark. Rebound to Nafziger. And Potter County is going to jog it up the floor. Nafziger picked up by Ogle at the top. He'll come right with it. Hands it off to Decker. Kalen looking on the far side now. Down low, Nafziger driving in with the left shot up, but a foul called, and Nafziger will now head to the line for a pair. Nafziger on the season, 61% from the free throw line, averages just about 12 points a game. Nafziger at the line for 2 here. That foul going on Nick Schlechter. That'll be his first, team foul number 1. As that Nafziger at the line for a pair. Free throw on the way and good. Nafziger back in the line for one more here. 3-1 ball game. Battlers on top here early on. Nafziger now at the line. Couple dribbles. Eyes it up. Shot on the way. And this one goes off the left edge of the rim and out. Melius with the rebound. Outlets it to Ogle. Potter County in a little bit of a 3-quarter court press. And we got a blocking foul going against Decker right in front of the scorer's table there. As Decker is going to pick up his second. So 2 quick fouls on Kalen Decker, and it looks like Coach Hall will sub him out into the game. Number 25, Grant Lukens. Lukens, a 6-foot freshman guard/forward for this Battler squad. Back the other way. It's going to be Heitman going right to left on your radio dial. Gets it up top for Ogle. Ogle, he's going to fire a 3. Top of the key and hits. Tyler Ogle, you give him an inch of room, he is going to let it go. 4-3 now. Simon back the other way, tries a 3 of his own to answer, no good. Melius with the rebound, up ahead to Cunningham. Cunningham into the front court, at the top of the key, passes it into the corner. Heitman for 3 and hits. Derek Heitman for 3, and just like that, the Trojans up 7-3 back the other way. Up top, Nafziger with it into the hands of Kirby. Right now, Faulkton playing like the team that wants to get out and run, and Simon is going to not use the screen. Up with the left, no good. Rebound to Ogle. Ogle looks to push it up the floor himself. Into the front court, around Lukens. Has Lukens on his hip. Now will set things up at the top. Guarded by Nafziger. Drives in, spins with the left. Up with the right from the high post, and good. 9-3. Trojans on top early on. Under 5 to go in this first quarter. Lukens with it on the near side. Sharp now, top of the key. He'll try a 3 his own and hits. The last 3 shots we've had have been 3-pointers, or the last 3 made shots we've had, all 3s. Heitman down low has the ball tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay Trojan basketball. So it'll be Heitman to inbounds right in front of the Potter County bench here. 4:35 to go in this first quarter. Back to Heitman. Heitman, corner 3 on the way. Off the mark, just short as Simon skies for the rebound. Pulls it down. He's going to push it up. Cross-court pass looking for Nafziger on the far side. Nafziger drives in. Back to Simon. Fakes the 3. He's going to drive in. Gets the contact. We got a blocking foul. And this is going to go against Heitman. That'll be his first, as a Faulkton crowd wanted a charge on that one. Instead, it's going to be a block foul. Coach Cunningham talking to the officials. Let him know that he thought it was a charge there, as it's going to be an out-of-bounds play for the Potter County Battlers. Kirby 2 inbounds under the hoop near side. Kirby up top for Nafziger. Nafziger sets up the offense. Full shot clock. Simon on the far side now. Pass up top for Nafziger. Nafziger takes a couple dribbles now. Backs it up. Still kind of right at the top of the key area there. Gets a screen. Goes right. Into the paint, back out top, Sharp. Sharp's going to line it up, another 3 just short as Melius gets the board. Faulkton will take it up the floor now. Ogle against Nafziger, up ahead for Melius. Melius going to drive into the paint. Nice pass out for Heitman. Heitman on the far side, driving with the left and in, and we got a offensive foul, illegal screen. It looks like it's going to be against Jordan Melius. It will be. That'll be his first. Team foul number 3 against the Trojans. Potter County now back the other way with it. They trail 9-6 with under 4 to go into this first quarter. Energy starting to pick up here in this building as Nafziger drives with the left. The Trojans in a Zone defense here. Down low for Lukens, out to Kirby. Kirby for 3 and hits. A big bucket there for Colton Kirby as he ties up the ball game, averages 6 a game, and now Kirby back the other way with a steal and then steps out of bounds. Kirby right there off the 3, nearly had the steal. Foot was on the line as he stole it away, so still neither team with a turnover here early on as the Trojans are going to keep possession. As it looks like the officials are going to say the shot clock needs to be reset. It set back to 35 because of an apparent change of possession. Possession never really changed, so we got to figure out how much time should be on the shot clock here, and it looks like they're going to put it down at 34. Officials here discussing as both teams here tied 9-9 here early on. Trojans went up 9-3. Potter County now on a 6-0 run. 3:28 to go in this ball game. 32 seconds put on the shot clock, and we are good to go. Inbounds pass goes to Ogle at the top. Ogle with the left. Drives in, nearly spins, nearly loses it, gets it to Heitman. Heitman now around everyone, leaves it up in the lane, up and good. A little floater in the lane works for Heitman. Back with the lead are the Trojans. Navziger driving down the other way at the top. Couple of dribbles at the free throw line, far side. Hands it off Simon. Simon, free throw line, jumper up and good. So smooth, stepped right into the shot on that one. We got a tie ball game at 11. 3 to go in this first quarter. Ogle, near side here to Heitman. Heitman down low over the defense with the right and good. And how about the little seal there by Schlechter on the block, freeing up Heitman for the lane. Navziger at the top, gets it to Sharp. Sharp looking inside, nothing doing. Gets it over to Kirby now on the near side. Up top for Simon. Swings it over to Navziger. Up top, Simon. Simon fakes. He's going to drive in, leaves it off for Kirby for 3 and hits. Colton Kirby for another 3. 14-13. Battlers on top. Now Heitman trying to go the other way. Gets it into the hands of Ogle. Ogle going to drive in. Nice little Euro step in the lane. We got a foul called as Ogle will head to the line for a pair of free throws. Tyler Ogle earlier in the season scored his 1,000th point of his high school career. That was back in Faulkton early January against Eureka Bowdle. A kid who knows how to get the shot he wants, and they're using the Euro step, getting the foul called at the line for 2. First free throw on the way and good. Substitution as number 22, Cooper Logan into the game for Potter County, 5'11" freshman guard/forward. As Ogle back to the line for one more. Ogle on the season, a 70% free throw shooter. It was a Sharp picking up that last foul there. Ogle back of the line here. Couple of dribbles, eyes it up, shot on the way, and this one goes in as well. So Ogle with 7 early points here in this first quarter. 15-14, Trojans on top. Under 2.5 to go in this first quarter. Logan up top, Simon. Simon's going to hand it off to Lukens. Lukens gets it back to Simon on the far side. Now Simon's going to travel before the shot. So there is your first turnover of the game as Simon shuffled the feet there a little bit before the shot went up. So it's going to be a turnover to the Trojans. Full court pressure here from the Battlers. It looks like a little 1-2-2 of full court pressure here into the front court. Heitman looking down low and had the pass tipped out of bounds. It'll stay Trojan basketball. So Heitman going to inbounds we're on the sideline, far side, kind of at the free throw length up the court. Ogle with it. Couple of dribbles now. Eyeing up Navziger. Goes left against Navziger. Hands it off for Emilius at the top. Now to Heitman. Heitman back to Ogle. Ogle looking inside. Nothing doing. Going to try to take his defender one-on-one. Gets a screen. Splits the defense. Floater in the lane. Rattles around and in. Tyler Ogle having himself a big first quarter. 9 first quarter points. Back the other way. Simon with it at the top of the key. Hands it off for Logan. Logan's going to fake right, step back with the left. Hands it off to Simon now. Simon gets a screen at the free throw line. Back to Lukens. Lukens driving in left up top for Sharp. Little man-to-man defense here from the Trojans, and Navziger will have it at the top. Gets it over for Simon on the far side. Down low looking for Sharp. Had the pass tipped right into the hands of Lukens. Corner 3 on the way. Off the mark. Rebound to Schlechter. Schlechter outlets it to Ogle. Ogle looks to push up the floor now. Into the front court, across the half-court line, around the defense, stops at the high post, gets it to Heitman in the corner, far side. Heitman around the defense with the left, shot up with the right and hits. 9 points for Heitman. And Simon will take it the other way. Simon at the free throw line, hands it off Logan. Logan stepping into a three-pointer and hits. My goodness, we got a three-point barrage going on in this first quarter. Heitman down low for Melius. Melius into the hands of Ogle at the high post, near side, drives in, out to Melius. Melius gets around the defender, fades away on the jumper, off the mark. Navziger with the board, 30 seconds on the clock. Navziger up ahead for Lukens. Lukens hop step in the lane now to Simon. Simon fade away in the lane, off the mark, foul called. Simon will be at the line for a pair of free throws. That foul going against Nick Schlechter. That'll be number 2 on him. Team foul number 4 against the Trojans. Simon at the line for the first time here tonight. 4 points on the evening. First free throw up, rattles round and out. Simon noted it just a few minutes ago before the start of the game, just a 53% free throw shooter, does average 17 on the season. Substitution here as number 15, Dylan Drew, checking into the ball game. Drew, a 6'2 sophomore, plays both that forward center position. Simon at the line, up and good with the second. As Colton Kirby going to check back in. Taylor Frost into the game as well. And for Faulkton, number 5, that's Simon Bauer into the game. Bauer, a 5'10 freshman guard. So it's going to be Ogle into the hands of Heitman, up for Cunningham on the far side. Cunningham's going to drive in with the right, hands it off for Heitman. Heitman in the wing on the far side, looking in now. Heitman drives in and now gets it out to Ogle. Ogle at the top of the key, looks to work, goes with the right at the free throw line. Jumper on the way and hits. 3 seconds on the clock. Potter County with it. Navziger, the three-quarter court heave, and off the rim, almost went in. So at the end of the first quarter, the Faulkton area Trojans lead at 21-18 over Potter County. We'll have its second quarter action on KMLO after this 60-second timeout.
Good luck, battlers, from Joe and Janine of Arbach Insurance in Hoven. Arbach Insurance provides home, auto, health, life, commercial, motorcycle, crop, hail, and farm insurance. Friendly folks who take the time to find the best coverage for the things you love most. Protect what matters. Insure with Arbach Insurance. Tonight's broadcast is proudly brought to you by Arbach Insurance of Hoven. Call for your crop insurance renewals today. Good luck, battlers, from Joe and Janine Arbach at Arbach Insurance in Hoven.
Brown Agronomy says go Battlers. With many years of experience as agronomists and farmers, the staff at Brown Agronomy brings you unique insight and knowledge for your farm. See them for custom application of anhydrous, soil sampling, variable rate maps for fertilizer and seed. Browns offer free delivery and field scouting. Call Colby, Kyle, or Alex at 765-9133 for a customized plan for your farm. Brown Agronomy, 1 mile east of Gettysburg on Highway 212.
And we are back inside the Gettysburg Gymnasium here as the Faulkton Trojans lead the Potter County Battlers after one quarter, 21-18. It is going to be Faulkton to start the second quarter with the basketball going right to left on your radio dial in the black unis with the yellow-white trim, white numbers. Potter County on defense in the home whites with the red and gray trim and gray numbers. It is going to be Ogle to take it up the floor. He has Navziger on him at the top, and now he's going to dribble into the left side. Up top now for Cunningham. Cunningham now working a little bit of looks like a 1-2-2 half-court defense by the Potter County Battlers. A little bit of pressure in the half court here as Ogle tries to work around it. Gets it up for Cunningham. Cunningham into the corner. Heitman's going to drive baseline around the defense. Up with the shot. Sharp gets the rebound, and he'll outlet it to Navziger. Navziger up the floor. Looks to set up now at the top with it. Into the hands of Sharp. Sharp, top of the key, looking in, over to Decker on the far side. Decker with the 2 fouls, checking back into the ball game. Down low for Simon on the block far side, and Ogle coming away with the steal. Potter County's second turnover of the game, up ahead for Melius. Melius working it inside and has it nearly stolen away. We got a jump ball, possession arrow points to the Battlers, so that's going to be Faulkton's first turnover of the ball game. Substitution here is number 50, Nick Schlechter is going to check back in. Cunningham going to sit down and rest. Schlechter coming back in with the 2 fouls. So you got Schlechter and Decker both on the floor with 2 personal fouls. Battlers have 3 team fouls. Trojans with 4 team fouls. Navziger into the front court. Dribbles it into the right side, near side here, up top for Simon. Now swings around to Decker on the far side, in the wing with it. Up top, Navziger. Navziger dribbles with the left, pulls it out now. Up top for Simon. Simon, long 2 on the way. Off the mark, left it just short. Ball's going to go out of bounds as Taylor Frost dives after trying to save it. Could not do so in time, so it's going to go back to the Trojans. Heitman will inbounds, gets it into the hands of Ogle. Ogle pushing it up the floor. A little pressure here at the half-court line as Ogle's picked up by Navziger. He dribbles it into the right side, picks up his dribble now into the corner. Bauer's going to drive in. Bauer looking. Now gets it to Ogle on the far side. Up top, Heitman. Heitman swings around to Bauer. Bauer a couple dribbles with the right, and do we have an offensive foul? We do. They're saying Bauer threw the elbow there. That's going to be an offensive foul. So that'll go back to Potter County as Cunningham going to check in. Bauer is going to sit down and rest. As it will be Shad Sharp to inbounds. It'll be Navziger to walk it up the floor for the Battlers. At the top of the key, Navziger looks to set things up into the hands of Simon. Simon down low, Sharp. Sharp around to Frost. Frost corner three on the way, off the mark. Schlechter controls the rebound, outlets it to Ogle. Ogle is going to take it up the floor. Passes it up to Heitman on the near side into the corner. Melius driving on Decker out back to Heitman. Heitman trapped in the corner. We got a travel. So just like that, Faulkton picking up 2 turnovers here in this second quarter here early on. It's still a 21-18 lead for the Trojans. And it looks like we had a timeout on the floor. Coaches want to talk things over as Coach Hall calls for the timeout. 6:05 to go in this second quarter. You're listening to KMLO. We're back in 30 seconds.
M&R Auctions of Hoban is bringing their next auction to your smartphone, Apple or Android. Download the MR Auction LLC app from the App Store and bid on any sale from anywhere. Online bidding also available. Just register on their website, mrauctionsllc.com. Looking for realty services? M&R's realty services are second to none, buying or selling. Their reputable service will get you the best price. Download the new app and get your sale listed on the books today. Call M&R Auctions and Realty Services of Hoban.
And we are back from the break here as it will be Potter County basketball to resume this second quarter. Again, about 2 minutes gone in the second quarter, 21-18, Trojans on top. Navziger has it on the far side with it, passes it up to the top of the key to Sharp. Sharp swings around to Decker on the near side. Decker back up top, Navziger. Navziger is going to drive through the defense with the shot, gets the shot up, and a foul is going to be called. Faulkton crowd thought Navziger was a little out of control there. The refs are going to get the call against the Trojans. That'll go against Ogle. Ogle with his first personal. That's team foul number 6 on the Trojans. Navziger at the line. First one on the way and good. Navziger back at the line for one more now. His team down 2, 21-19. Navziger a couple of dribbles here. Eyes it up. Shot on the way and bounces around, and that one falls in. 3 for 4 at the free throw line. 3 total points for Navziger. Ogle with it into the front court. Hands off for Heitman. Heitman drives around the defense up with the right and couldn't quite get it to fall there. Schlechter with the board. The putback won't go, but a foul called. The big man working down low, had the position, got the rebound, able to draw the foul as he went up with the shot. That foul will go against Shad Sharp, and now Shad Sharp has picked up his second. Interesting to see how Coach Hall will play this one here. Schlechter at the line for a pair of free throws. Couple of dribbles now. Eyes it up. Shot on the way, and that one bounces a little too long. Schlechter back at the line for one more as a couple of substitutions. Kirby checks back in, as does Dylan Drew. So Sharp going to sit on the bench after picking up foul number 2 there. Got to be careful. You don't want him to pick up that third one too quick there. Schlechter at the line. Well, you don't want him picking up the third at all, but Schlechter makes the second one there. 1 of 2 at the line on that trade. We got another timeout on the floor. Coach Cunningham wants to talk things over as the Trojans lead at 22-20. You're listening to KMLO. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout.
Cody Madsen and all the Beck Motor team want to wish the teams good luck in tonight's game. We, like you, know having the best players on your team makes all the difference. Celebrating 50 years in business, Beck Motor Company is proud to service all your automotive needs from sales to finance, service, collision, parts, and detail work. Visit us online 24/7 at beck-motors.com. Call us at 224-5912.
All right, we are back from the break here as it's going to be Potter County with the basketball, and it's going to be Navziger at the top. Navziger gets it to Decker. Decker now looking. Couple dribbles on the near side. Hands it off for Navziger. Navziger up top for Simon. Simon's going to drive in, spins around with the left up top for Decker. Decker eyes it, does not try it. Gets it to Simon, turns around, passes it over for Kirby. Ball goes careening out of bounds. It'll stay Potter County basketball. And so it's going to stay Potter County basketball here. It's going to be Kirby, 2 inbounds. Gets it up top for Navziger. Navziger at the top, drives around, spins with the right shot in the lane, and it falls. Cole Navziger dropping it in there. Back the other way, Faulkton with it. Ogle has it right at the half court and picked up his dribble. He's got to get it into the front court, does so, gets it to Melius, and now Melius back to Ogle. Ogle on the far side at the top, tries to drive with the left, shot up with the right, the runner up and good. Tyler Ogle makes some difficult shots here in this game. He's got everything working offensively. 24-22, Trojans on top. Navziger with it. Up top, Simon. Simon, he's left open. He's going to try the 3 off the mark with it. Heitman controls the rebound. Heitman walking it up the floor at the top of the key. Drives in with the right, hands it off for Melius in the corner. Melius trying to get around the defense with the left. Passes back to Heitman. 3 from the near side corner, in and out, and rebound goes to Drew. Navziger, football pass up ahead to Simon. Simon able to collect, and now gets it back out to Kirby. Corner 3 off the mark. Long rebound to Navziger. Navziger sets things up, down low to Drew. Drew, the little leaner in the lane, up and good. Drew able to hit. That's just their 6th point this quarter. Up ahead, Heitman. Heitman around the defense, over Drew, unable to hit. Schlechter battling hard for the rebound. I think we're going to have a hold, and we are, and that is going to... No, that is not quite going to send them to the free throw line just yet. That's team foul number 5, and that's going to be Dylan Drew picking up the personal there. Drew picking up his first personal, team foul number 5, and Simon's going to sit down, get a little breather here. As Lukens, fresh off the substitution, gets the steal up ahead. Navziger around Melius, the scoop layup up and good. Cole Navziger, a heck of a play there, and back the other way. Trojans now driving in, and we got a block shot underneath. Foul called as Heitman raced back down the floor, and a good awareness by Derek Heitman there to catch the Potter County defense off guard there. Heitman will head to the line for a pair of free throws. And Dylan Drew just picked up his second, so Kalen Decker, Dylan Drew, Shad Sharp, all with 2 fouls for the Potter County Battlers. Schlechter, the only player for Faulkton with 2 fouls. Free throw up and good. 25-26. Trojans trail right now. This game going back and forth, neither team giving an inch here. Biggest lead of the game is 6 points. Heitman at the line for one more, up and good. 26 all, 3.5 to go in this first half. At the top, Navziger with it to set things up. Dribbles it left around the defense. Shot over Ogle. Missed everything on the shot. Rebound to Heitman. Heitman's going to walk it up the floor now. Heitman into the front court. Leaves it off for Ogle. Ogle fakes left. Stops now at the free throw line. Little runner in the lane. Up and good. Tyler Ogle and Derek Heitman leading the charge for this Trojan squad. Back the other way. Lukin steps around the defense up with the right. Off the mark. Fight for the rebound. We got a foul going against Grant Lukens. So that's going to be 17 fouls against the Battlers, and we got free throws coming. A 1-and-1 situation. I believe it's going to be Nick Schlechter at the line. Schlechter here today, 2 of 4 at the line. 1-and-1 situation. If he makes the first, shoots again. If he misses it, it's a live basketball. So Schlechter at the line here. Lukens picking up his first personal. Couple of dribbles now, eyes it up. Taking his time here, gets the shot up and good. 29-26, Trojans back with a 3-point lead. Their biggest lead in the night was 6. That was early at 9-3. Schlechter back of the line for one more here. Couple of dribbles, takes his time, eyes it up, shot on the way, and this one a little too strong as Drew pulls down the rebound. Navziger, he's going to push. At the top, driving in with the left, pulls it back out. Now a little hesitation, drives in, hot step, gets Ogle in the air and able to finish. Nice move by Cole Navziger there. Got Ogle in the air, able to draw the contact on Tyler Ogle. Navziger at the line for the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Ogle picking up foul number 2. Team foul number 7. Schlechter going to check out as Simon Bauer is going to check back into this ball game. Navziger at the line. He is 3 of 4 at the line here tonight. Couple of dribbles now. Eyes it up. Shot on the way and off the mark. Left it just strong, and Ogle with the rebound. Ogle's going to walk it up the floor here at the top. Looks to set things up. Has a screen coming. Goes left. Keeps it with the left and now hands it off for Heitman. Heitman back to Ogle in the corner near side here. Looking inside. Nothing doing. Up top, Cunningham. Cunningham drives in with the left. Runner in the lane has a blocked. Melius there for the board. Out to Ogle. 3 on the way. Left it just strong. Fighting for the rebound. Melius controls. Gets it to Ogle in the lane. Runner up and good. How about that? Faulkton staying with it. Able to finish there. Down low is Ogle. 31-28. 2 to go in this first half. And pass down low for Drew. Back out to Decker. Ogle comes away with the steal. Ogle up the floor, around the defense, up with the left, wave it off. A charge is called. Great job by the defense to step in and take the contact. Ogle just picked up foul number 3. What is Coach Cunningham going to do? Is he going to leave Ogle into this ball game, or is he going to sub him out? It looks as of right now, he's going to leave him in. Do or die time in this game, so I can kind of understand this. There is no tomorrow here right now. You win, you move on, you lose, you go home. Down the other way. Up top, Kirby. Kirby is going to try for 3. Left it just strong. Heitman with the rebound. Back the way, Heitman to Ogle. Ogle at the top. He's going to set things up now. Gets a screen, doesn't use it. Goes right, hands it off to Bauer. Bauer fakes right, dribbles it left, looking down low, not sure who he was looking for, and that's a turnover back into the hands of the Battlers. And now at the half-court line, Kalen Decker is going to get fouled by Cunningham, and Decker is going to the head of the line for the 1-and-1 situation. Cunningham just picked up his first personal there. As Schlechter going to check in, and Ogle is now going to sit down. Got to imagine he'll sit for the rest of the half with those 3 fouls. What a game it's been for Tyler Ogle, though, thus far. At the line, Decker, a couple of dribbles here. Free throw on the way, and off the mark. Rebound goes to Melius. Melius hands it off to Heitman. Heitman, got to imagine a lot of the offense is going to go through him right now in this final minute and a half. Down low, Melius around the defense. We got a foul on the floor, and I believe Decker might have just picked up his 3rd. That's going to send Melius to the line for the 1-and-1. And Decker did just pick up number 3. So Kalen Decker, Tyler Ogle, each with 3 fouls as Dylan Drew checks back into the ball game. At the line, Melius for the 1-and-1 as Cooper Logan's going to check back in. Dylan Drew is actually going to sit down. So it's going to be Melius at the line, 1-and-1 situation. No points on the game thus far, playing good defense, though. Points aren't always a measure of how good your players are playing here. Melius has not sat down in this entire ball game. First free throw up and good. The hustle, the shot blocking ability, the defense by Melius so pertinent here in this ball game. Trojans up 32-28 after the made free throw. At the line for one more here. Couple of dribbles now, eyes it up, shot on the way, and banks it in. Back the other way, Potter County with it. Navziger at the top of the key, drives in at the free throw line, hands it off to Simon. Simon, little floater in the lane, off the mark, too strong. Melius with the board, outlets it to Heitman. Heitman on the near side in the backcourt, trying to get around the defense, behind the back dribble into the front court now. Heitman, nice bounce pass to Melius, and Cunningham took about 1 or 2, maybe 3 steps more than he should have there before that shot. That's going to be another turnover, number 5 on Faulkton. I have him down for 5. I have Potter County down for 3 here early on. Both teams doing a very good job of taking care of the basketball. Navziger gets it into the front court. At the top, gets a screen, goes left, around the defense, steps back out now. Now he's going to look to drive in, spins around, gets the defender in the air, out to Lukens, and there's a travel from Lukens. So back-to-back possessions there, ending in travels. And Ogle is going to check back in with those 3 fouls. Little offense-defense substitution here as the shot clock's at 35. The game clock's at 48 seconds. 33-28. Faulkton with the lead. Again, last time these two teams met, it was a 79-63 victory for Potter County. Faulkton coming off the upset against Leola Frederick. They have the lead and the ball. Ogle at the top with it. Looks like he's content to let this shot clock wind down, get 1 shot here. He's going to come by, hand it off to Heitman on the near side. Heitman at the top. He's going to hand it back off to Ogle now. 12 on the shot clock. Over to Cunningham. Cunningham, couple dribbles left into the hands of Heitman on the near side, down low for Schlechter. Schlechter turns around, shot up with the left, and it somehow does not fall into the hoop. That was great execution. Lukens with the rebound, has Logan wide open down low, and Logan's going to miss the basket. Simon comes in for the rebound and gets the shot up, and good. What a play there as Faulkton with 2 on the clock, back the other way. Heitman to beat the buzzer off the mark, and at the end of the first half, we got a great ball game on our hands here, folks. 33-30 Trojans on top. 10-minute halftime break. We're going to take a quick timeout, get you some halftime numbers, and get things set up for the second half. You're listening to KMLO. We're back in 3 minutes.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in South Dakota. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
For all your commercial, agricultural, and residential electrical needs, go with the pros at Tennant Electric in Faulkton. Owned and operated by Brandon Tennant. They serve Faulk County and the surrounding area, specializing in commercial, agricultural, and residential wiring. No job is too big or too small. Tennant Electric provides excellent workmanship, superior service, and quality products. Call Brandon today at 598-4298 or 769-2369. That's Tennant Electric of Faulkton, proud to support this sports broadcast.
Broken glass, scratch paint, dented metal, shopping cart bruises, rusty fenders, hail dents, door dings, animal accidents. You know, with all the things that might happen to your vehicle, you'll be glad to know Darren at Gettysburg Collision Center. Gettysburg Collision Center can take care of the little and big things that affect the cosmetic appearance of your car. At Gettysburg Collision Center, body painting isn't kinky, it's something they do every day. Call 765-9797 for Gettysburg Collision Center.
King Insurance Agency is your full-service insurance agency with offices in Faulkton, Keynes, and Madison. King Insurance Agency can provide insurance coverage and services for life, health, crop, farm, home, auto, business, long-term care, and more. The staff at King Insurance Agency have the knowledge and experience to serve you. As an independent insurance agency, they can find the insurance company that best fits your needs. Call 605-598-4374 or stop by King Insurance Agency in Faulkton, Brookings, or Madison. Crazy about pizza? From the Prairie Stop? Wouldn't it be great if you could enjoy it hot and fresh whenever you want? Like after a long day of work, after cooking meal after meal and just want a break. Or even after this ball game. Now you can with Prairie Stop's new Take and Bake Pizza. Take and bake any large or medium pizza from the Prairie Stop. Order your favorite single topping or specialty pizzas as a Take and Bake. Make it fresh. Enjoy it hot when you want it. Call it in and pick it up. The Prairie Stop in Hovind, 948-2420.
For all of your grocery needs and so much more, get to Bauer's Super Value in Faulkton, a big Faulkton Trojan sports booster. At Bauer's Super Value, you'll find a full line of groceries, fresh baked goods, as well as terrific fresh meat and produce departments. Be sure to try their special cheeses and meats, including their seasoned pork and roast beef. Bauer's Super Value is open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 to 1 on Sundays. For your shopping convenience, Bauer's Super Value, downtown Faulkton.
And we are back from the break here. Halftime here in Gettysburg as the Faulkton Trojans lead the Potter County Battlers 33-30. This is an exciting ball game here, folks. If you can't be at the gymnasium, hopefully you're able to watch or listen as we got a good one. This game could go down to the wire. Faulkton opened up the lead 9-3 and kind of steadily held the lead the rest of the half there. 9-3 was the biggest lead of the ball game for either team. And let's go ahead and look at some halftime numbers here. We'll start first with the Trojans of Faulkton. How about the game by Tyler Ogle? He has more than half of the team's points here in this first half. 17 first half points, 2 of 2 at the free throw line, knocked in a 3. The majority of the work done by him, though, has been right at around the free throw line where he's able to spin in a couple of leaners, floaters, runners in the lane, able to get to his spot. His teammate, Derek Heitman, has 11. He is 2 of 2 at the free throw line. He's knocked in a 3 as well. They have combined for 28 of the first half, 33 points. Nick Schlecter's knocked in 3 all from the free throw line. Jaden Melius has 2 each from the free throw line. As a team, I have them down for 5 total turnovers. They are 9 of 12 at the free throw line. So we're going to take another quick break, come back, get you some halftime numbers for Potter County, and get things set up for a second half of action. Again, you are listening to KMLO. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Hi, I'm Kay Kaup at Plains Commerce Bank in Hoven. As a local bank, we're part of your community, and we're here to help achieve your financial dreams. With employees who truly care about your financial success. If you are seeking a bank where service is a top priority, we invite you to meet with one of our bankers and become a part of the Plains Commerce Bank family. Call us today at 605-948-2216. Plains Commerce Bank, member FDIC.
For quality agricultural equipment and solar water pumping systems, Common Sense Manufacturing and Solar of Faulkton is the place to call. They carry bale feeders, calf shelters, wire winders, feed bunks, continuous fencing, portable windbreaks, and freestanding panels. They also handle solar water pumping systems and residential and commercial solar systems and electric in-floor heat. Call them today at 598-4157. Common Sense Manufacturing and Solar of Faulkton. Quality that just makes sense.
Need new windows, siding, cabinets? Plan now to be at Schlochter Lumber's Home Building Showcase, 5:30 on March 5th at the Gettysburg Legion Hall. Learn the latest technology and innovations in home construction from contractors and product vendors. They'll help you plan and build your new home or take care of your remodeling project. Schlochter Lumber's Home Builder Showcase will help your new construction or remodeling projects go smoothly. Be at Schlochter Lumber's Home Building Showcase, Tuesday, March 5th, 5:30 at the Legion Hall in Gettysburg.
The Edgar Brothers 41st Annual Black Angus Production Sale will be coming up on Monday, March the 4th at the ranch 4 miles north of Rockham, South Dakota. This year's offering includes 150 powerful Black Angus yearling bulls. The bulls will be all performance and fertility tested. To view the catalog or for more information and all their phone numbers, go to their website at edgarbros.com. Sale time will be 1 o'clock. Come early to view the bulls. Join them for a good beef lunch. That's the Edgar Brothers 41st Annual Black Angus Production Sale coming up on Monday, March the 4th, all happening at the ranch, Rockham, South Dakota.
Hey, all family and friends out watching our Potter County Battlers compete in tonight's game.
All of us at the Hoven Co-op are behind the athletes, giving it all they've got every play of the game while striving for the win.
We are cheering for your success tonight.
Not only tonight, but in the classroom, on the farm, wherever your life takes you.
Good luck, Battlers, in tonight's game and all season long.
The Hoven Co-op is proud to support our area youth, the future of this community. Best of luck from the Hoven Co-op. Go Battlers!
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in South Dakota. High school sports teach young.
All right, back from the break now as both teams get them one last chat in, and it'll be Potter County now going from right to left on your radio dial. Faulkton Trojans going left to right on your radio dial, and it looks like it's going to be the same 5 at the start of the game to start this second half. For Faulkton, it will be Schlechter, Ogle, Melius, Heitman, and Cunningham. For Potter County, it's Decker, Sharp, Simon, Kirby, and Navziger. Again, Faulkton in the away black with the white and yellow trim, white numbers. Potter County in the home white with the gray and red trim and the gray numbers. And starting the second half with the basketball, it will be the Faulkton Trojans. They will start the second half with the 33-30 lead and the basketball. Heitman to inbounds at the half-court line. Ogle in the backcourt. What adjustments have these teams made? Can Potter County slow down the Heitman-Ogle duo? And can Potter County's offense start to click? Ogle on the far side, he's going to start with it. He's going to drive in at the free throw line, and he's going to start off the second half with a missed jumper from the high post. Sharp corrals the rebound, outlets it to Navziger. Potter County's got a couple of numbers here if they hurry. Gets it over to Kirby. Kirby up top for Navziger, back to Decker. Decker inside for Sharp. Sharp back to Decker. Corner 3 on the way and hits. And just like that, we got a tie ball game, 33-30. Ogle to take it up the floor now for the Trojans. Gets it into the hands of Melius. Melius at the top of the key. Now into the hands of Cunningham on the far side. Cunningham hands it off for Ogle. Ogle into the hands of, I believe that's Heitman for a 3. Off the mark with the 3. Simon gets the rebound. Simon's going to outlet it to Navziger. He's going to push all the way into the floor from the block. Shot up. Foul called. Melius picking up his second personal. That'll be team foul number 1 against the Trojans, and now they're doing a great job, especially since the start of that second quarter, of driving to the basket. At the line for the 6th time here tonight. 3 of 5 at the line. Makes that first, make that 4 of 6. Now they're going to be at the line for one more here. Again, on the season, right about a 60% free throw shooter, and he's at just above that mark right now at 4 and 6. At the line for one more off the mark there, and rebound. Ball goes out of bounds on the rebound, and they're going to say it was last touch by Faulkton, so it'll stay Potter County basketball. Kirby is going to inbounds on the far side with it. And it's going to be an inbounds to Navziger into the backcourt. 7 minutes to go in this third quarter. 34-33, Potter County back on top. Simon's going to try to drive around, gets it up top. Navziger with it. Back to Sharp at the free throw line. Hands it off to Decker, top of the key. Back down low for Sharp on the far block. Now out to Simon. Simon drives in with the left. Shot up over Schlechter. Foul called, and Schlechter just picked up foul number 3. Simon's going to head to the free throw line for a pair of free throws. So immediately you're seeing Potter County change it up a little bit. They had Decker start off the half with 3. They're looking to drive inside, get a little contact, heading to the free throw line now. Simon, first free throw on the way, and good. Simon will be back at the line for one more here. Couple of dribbles now. Spins it, eyes it up, shot on the way, and bounces around and falls in. And just like that, Potter County now up 3. Potter County starting off this second half on a 6-0 run. Olga with it, the other way with it for Faulkton. Hands it off to Cunningham. Cunningham, a couple dribbles left to the left, gets it over to Heitman. Heitman on the far side wing. Heitman nearly loses the handle. It ball's on the floor, and Kalen Decker comes away with the steal. Decker hands it off up ahead to Navziger. Navziger now going to operate from the top. Drives left, pulls it back out, hands it off for Decker. Decker trying to get around the defense with the left, back to Navziger. Up top, Simon. Simon with the left. He's going to stop for 3 and buries it. And just like that, Potter County, 9-0 run to open at the half. Cunningham, Coach Cunningham wants to call a timeout and talk things over. 60-second timeout. Battlers on the lead, 39-33. You're listening to KMLO back in 60.
At Great Western Bank, we know that champions play as one. One team with one goal. We also know that champions don't just happen. They're built with determination and the right mix of teammates. You can count on Great Western Bank as a trustworthy teammate that will go the extra mile to help you win. To learn more, visit your nearest branch today. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
You know what's great about being a Trojan fan? Team does all the work, and we get to sit back and enjoy their glory. Hi, this is Michelle here at the Lazy Way Cafe in Faulkton. And if you have an appetite like the team, I invite you to my cafe Monday through Friday for our homemade lunch specials, soup, and salad bar. Plus, we offer take-home freezer meals. Just like our Trojans, we do the work so you don't have to. Our meals are portioned just for you or to feed your entire crew. Good luck, Trojans, from all of us at the Lazy Way Cafe in Faulkton.
And just like that, my, how this game has changed. Potter County now up 39-33 on a 9-0 run to start this third quarter. Their biggest lead of the game. Meaning it's going to drive down, steps around the defense, up with a little nifty too, and just like that, the bleeding is stopped for a little bit at least. 39-35. Now this is where Faulkton needs to bear down a little bit here on the defensive side of the ball. Shad Sharp at the free throw line with it. Up top now for Navziger. Navziger, a couple of dribbles, gets a screen, goes left around the defense, up with the scoop shot with the left, and good. 41-35. Both teams have led by 6 points in this ballgame. That's the biggest lead for either team. Ogle at the free throw line with it, hands it off for Heitman. Heitman back to Cunningham. Cunningham drives down into the hands of Melius. Melius trying to get around the defense, puts the shot up off the mark. It's going to go out of bounds on the rebound. Last touched by the Trojans. It'll go back to Potter County as Bauer's going to check in, as Cunningham is going to sit down. So it's going to be Navziger to walk it up the floor for Potter County. Directing traffic here, telling Kirby where to go. At the top now, sets things up. Navziger now waiting for a play to develop. Gets it to Kirby at the top of the key. Kirby hands it back off to Navziger. Navziger that up top for Decker. Decker now looks to operate. Hands it off for Sharp. High post jumper on the way. Left it just short. Long rebound out controlled by Kirby. Kirby now is going to hand it off for Sharp, but no, we got a timeout here on the floor. Coach Hall wants to talk things over. 4:47 to go in this third quarter. Battlers lead at 41-35. You're listening to KMLO. We'll be back in 30.
Listen to these great bargains from Langer's Family Foods in Gettysburg. Folgers Coffee, 20.6 to 33.9 ounce container. Select varieties, only $6.99 each. Kellogg's Cereal, Rice Krispies, Frosted Flakes, Mini Wheat, Raisin Bran 2 for only $5. Blueberries, 1 pint. Strawberries, 16 ounces. Blackberries or raspberries, 6-ounce container, just $2.99 each. Gold Classic Coleslaw or Garden Salad, 12 to 14 ounce, just $1.29 each. Fresh boneless beef bottom roast, $3.49 a pound. Fresh Sanderson Farms boneless skinless chicken breast, $2.69 per pound, and the Gold Rush is $650.
All right, back from the break here. It's going to be Potter County with the basketball, and I do have a score update for you. At halftime, Highmore Herald led Solely Buttes 26-25. Over here, it's Potter County with the 41-35 lead over Faulkton. At the top, Navziger has it. He looks to control on the far side, now gets it up top for Simon. Simon, a couple dribbles, hands it back off to Decker. Now back to Simon. Simon, a couple dribbles inside, down low for Sharp. Backing down the defender. Up with the left, count it, and one more coming. Shad Sharp, a nice move down there on the block. Faked right, went left. And just like that, Potter County's opened up an 8-point lead. Sharp at the line for one more here. 5 points on the evening, at the line for the first time. Free throw on the way and bounces around, no good. Schlechter with the rebound, and on the rebound, it looks like we have a foul going against Cole Navziger. On a push, it looks like. So Navziger going to pick up foul number 1, as that was a Schlechter picking up number 4 there on the free throw by Sharp. Back the other way. Ogle with it for the Trojans. At the top, hands it off to Bauer. Bauer tries to get around Decker, passes it over for Heitman. Heitman drives down. Now bounce pass. Now we got a travel going against the recently checked in Hunter Niederbaumer, number 32. Niederbaumer, a 6-foot freshman forward. Looks like Coach Cunningham trying to get a little more height on the floor here as Cunningham's going to check back in. Niederbaumer going to sit down and rest, as it will be Faulkton in the full court press here. Inbounds now. Bauer playing Navziger in the backcourt. Navziger now gets it into the front court. Gets a screen. Drives around everyone into the lane. And we got a pass tipped out of bounds. Nearly saved and going to stay Potter County basketball. Good hustle there by Heitman. Diving out of bounds. Trying to save it. Just couldn't quite get to it in time. Kirby going to inbounds here on the baseline near side. Gets it up top for Simon. Top of the key, sets things up, dribbles it left, now into the paint with the right. Out to Taylor Frost, up top, Sharp, 3, top of the key, off the mark, rebound, Ogle. Ogle going to take it up the floor now and gets it around Frost on the far side at the top. Steps in now around the defense, shot in the lane, foul, no foul called. Rebound to Potter County, Navziger will push it up the floor. Navziger around Cunningham into the paint, spins around the defender, shot up and good. My goodness, what a game by Cole Navziger. Now has 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points. Doing it all for this Potter County squad right now. Ogle into the corner. Now back into the wing with it. Dribbles around with the left. Defender falls down looking for a pass. Gets up top, Bauer. Bauer back to Heitman, back to Ogle. Ogle has Kirby on him, drives around, shot over Sharp off the mark. Simon controls the rebound. Simon's going to hand it off to Navziger. Navziger is going to push it up the floor. At the top, sets things up, gets it over to Simon here on the near side. Simon, a couple of drills, going to take Heitman one-on-one, drives in, runner in the lane, up with the right and good. Potter County now up 47-35. Big third quarter by these Potter County Battlers. Under 3 to go in this third quarter. 3 on the way for Faulkton, off the mark, and on the rebound we got a foul. I believe that's going to go against Dawson Simon. So Simon picking up his Looks like it's his first personal, team foul number 2 on Potter County. Navziger going to check out. Lucan's going to check back in. Lucan's, Frost, Kirby, Simon, Sharp, Cunningham, Bauer, Ogle, Heitman, Melius. Heitman inbounds up top for Bauer. Bauer's going to drive around the defense. Hop step in the lane. Shot up. Foul called as Bauer will head to the line for a pair of free throws. Bauer's first trip to the line here tonight on the season. 6 of 11 from the free throw line. And that foul going against number 10. That is Taylor Frost. He picks up foul number 1. Bauer at the line. Free throw on the way. Off the mark. Bauer back at the line for one more here. Couple of dribbles now. Eyes it up. Shot on the way. And looks like he missed everything on that one. So it's going to be Potter County basketball. Shad Sharp has it on the baseline. Gets it into Simon. Faulkton will drop back into the half-court defense as Simon walks it up the floor with the left. Sets things up now. Couple of dribbles left, splits the defense with the right. Looking out for Frost, and Frost, I believe he zigged when he should have zagged there as Simon throws it out of bounds. Just Potter County's first turnover of this second half. Both teams doing a very good job here of ball security. Not many turnovers here. It's been a very clean game played. Ogle gets it into the front court to Bauer, over to Heitman into the corner. Now Cunningham drives around, shot up off the mark. Sharp lost the rebound, ball's on the floor, bodies after it, and we got a jump ball, tie-up, and possession arrow. Points to the Battlers. So it's going to go back to Potter County's possession. Shad Sharp will inbounds, but we'll have a timeout first. Full timeout on the floor. 2:07 to go in this third quarter. 47-33, Potter County on top. We'll be back on KMLO after this 60-second timeout.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, Crystal Lake Supplements available at Hoban Equity Exchange provides your cattle supplemental energy, protein, vitamins, minerals, and trace minerals in a controlled, consistent, and continuous manner. These highly palatable free choice supplements are available in a wide range of product formulas to meet the special needs of your cattle and feeding situation. On the job, around the clock, Crystal Lake Supplements work the same hours you do. Go with the brand you know. Crystal Lake's brand supplements available at Hoban Equity Exchange in Hoban.
Big savings continues at Midway Parts in Gettysburg. 12-volt jump starter, just $179. 10-watt Cree LED rechargeable flashlight over 650 lumens of light output, just $22.49. Combination adjustable wrench sets, 7-piece. Your choice starting at just $46.99. 3-piece adjustable jaw pliers set, professional grade, just $42.99. Price is good through March 31st. The big savings continues at Midway Parts in Gettysburg.
All right, we are back here inside the Gettysburg Gymnasium as Potter County leads at 47-35. They are outscoring Faulkton 17-2 in this third quarter. Dawson Simon has it for Potter County. He'll walk it up the floor at the top. Looks to move, goes around everyone up with the right off the mark. Ogle secures the rebound. Faulkton area by no means are they out of this yet. They got to calm down, get some points on the board here. Ogle at the free throw line. Picks it back up, looking around, trying to find somewhere to pass it to. Gets it out to Heitman. Heitman hands it off back to Cunningham. Cunningham trying to drive around everyone. Loses the handle. We got a little bit of a out of control there going. I think Cunningham was able to draw the foul though. That foul going against Shad Sharp. Picking up number 3 as the rest are signaling that Cunningham, the ball got tipped and everything, able to draw the foul there at the line now. Free throw on the way and good. Cunningham at the line this season, about a 70% free throw shooter. Dylan Drew going to check back in. Shad Sharp going to sit down and rest. And Cole Nafziger back into the game. Colton Kirby going to sit down and rest. So Cunningham back at the line for one more here. As Coach Hall, a little word at Colton Kirby as he walks off the floor there. Cunningham back at the line now. Free throw on the way and hits. 47-37. Potter County on top. Simon with it for the Battlers at the top. He's going to go left, hands it off to Frost. Frost up top for Navziger. Navziger, a couple dribbles, gets a screen, goes left, gets it back out to Lukens, top of the key. Lukens going to drive on Cunningham. Circus shot up off the mark, but a foul called as Lukens will head to the line for a pair of free throws. Foul going against Cunningham. That'll be his second, team foul number 4. Lucan's at the line here. Couple of free throws. First one on the way and good. As Lucan's back at the line for one more here. Couple of dribbles now, eyes it up, shot on the way and knocks it in. Back to a 12-point game, 49-37, Potter County on top. Heitman with it for the Trojans, driving, gets it over to Bauer, near side wing, up top Melius. Melius at the block, trying to step through the defense. Extra pass goes to Cunningham, driving around, shot up, lost the handle into the hands of Simon, up to Navziger. Navziger spins around the defense, gets it down low for Lukens. Nice pass to the cutting Drew, and up and good. Great sequence there by Potter County. Unselfish play. Lukens easily could have gone up for the shot. Hands it off to the cutting Dylan Drew for the finish. 51-37, under a minute to go in this third quarter. Ogle with it for the Trojans. And gets around the defense, looking for the pass. Gets it into the corner. Heitman with it. Heitman drives in, or that's Cunningham. High floater off the mark. Melius with the rebound. Lost the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Melius. And turnovers starting to pile up here in this third quarter for Faulkton as we got a couple of substitutions. Cooper Logan, Kalen Decker back in, Frost and Lukens out. Great minutes there by Frost and Lukens both. Cunningham, Bauer, Heitman, Ogle, and Melius on the floor for Faulkton. Simon, Drew, Navziger, Decker, and Logan. It's Decker with it, and Decker loses the handle of the basketball, turns it over into the hands of Faulkton. They can hold for the last shot here. Cunningham has it at the top of the key, gets it to Bauer. Swings around Heitman on the near side. Heitman up top for Bauer. Couple of dribbles in, picks up his dribble now, gets it back to Heitman, 14 on the clock. Heitman jabs right. He's now going to go right around the defense. Shot up, a lot of contact there. That's going to be a blocking foul going against Dawson. Simon stepping in, trying to take the charge there. Simon picking up foul number 2. And I'm an advocate here of high school getting that little semicircle down under the hoop for where you have to get out of that realm for a block or a charge. Heitman, free throw there, right there is good. And the reason for that is the contact we had there just between Heitman and Simon. As you know, a lot of college NBA schools or a lot of college NBA games, they have that little semicircle under the hoop. If you don't get out of that, it's an automatic block. Heitman, second free throw, off the mark. Bauer skies for the rebound, lose the handle, now falls out of bounds, and we got a push foul going against the Battlers. And that's going to go against, it looks like it's going to go against Navziger. That'll be his second. So we'll have an out-of-bounds play here for Faulkton in the corner on the baseline. Faulkton looking to inbounds. Still looking, looks to get it in. Up top, Cunningham. 4 on the clock. Cunningham fires off the mark. Rebound, Melius there to up and good to beat the buzzer. And just like that, Faulkton claws their way right back into this one at the end of 3. It is Potter County 51, Faulkton 40. We'll have 8 minutes on the clock, fourth quarter action after this 60-second timeout.
The Battlers have put up a great season, and we are proud to sponsor this broadcast. Win or lose, we enjoy talking about the game at the Dakota House, your sports center, where we conveniently stream local high school sports. Come in for Wing Wednesdays and enjoy breakfast every Saturday and Sunday. Plus, we just updated our menu, and we've also updated our motel rooms right down the street. Reserve a beautifully renovated room from the Blue Valley Motel today. Call 948-2500. Good luck, Battlers, from the Dakota House in Hoven.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in South Dakota. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
And back after the break, Faulkton to start the ball with this fourth quarter. I think I just heard a update from the Solely Buttes Highmore Herald game. I think Solely Buttes is up 4, 36-32 into 3 Ogle to start the fourth quarter buries in the baseline jumper in just like that. Faulkton within 9. At the top, Navziger now back the other way with it for the Battlers. Hands it off to Logan. Down low, Sharp. Turn around in the lane, off the mark. Schlechter, the big man, back on the floor with the 4 fouls. Gets the rebound. Outlets it to Ogle. Ogle looks to set things up now. Has Logan on him. Takes the handoff now, keeps it himself into the corner. 3 on the way. Big 3 as Derek Heitman knocks it in. Back and forth we go. Potter County Simon back the other way. Decker, he's going to line up the 3 and he buries it. 54-45. 9-point lead here. Ogle at the top. He's going to drive in at the high post. Turns around up top. Heitman, 3 on the way. Off the mark. Rebound Simon. Simon outlets into Navziger. Navziger going to walk it up the floor again. Winner of this advances to the Sodak 16. Simon shuffled his feet. That's a travel. Substitution. Bauer's going to check back in. Bauer, a great job on the defensive side of the basketball. His motor is relentless. So coming in for a little defense here spells Cunningham, as it will be Ogle to walk it up the floor. Cooper Logan, So Cooper Logan pushed off. And so that's going to send Cunningham to the free throw line. Just like that, Faulkton could get back within 4. At the line, Cunningham with it. Free throw on the way and bounces around and no good. Simon with the rebound. Simon hands it off to Navziger. We had a 6-point game again here. Neither team going down without a fight. Potter County opened up a big third quarter. Faulkton now answering in this fourth quarter. Sharp back to Logan. Logan for 3 and off the mark. Just long rebound to the Trojans. Cunningham has it. He's going to push it up the floor. And now he's going to slow it up and nearly turns it over. Navziger able to come away with the steal up ahead to Logan. Logan in the lane with the right up and good. And just like that, Potter County back up by 8. Back the other way, Heitman bounce past Cunningham. Cunningham in the corner, down low for Schlechter. Whoa. Ball just goes flying out of bounds. It looked like it was a little tie-up under the hoop as Schlechter had it off the hand of a Potter County player as the ball just went flying out of bounds there. So it's going to stay Potter County basketball. Or stay Faulkton basketball. Heitman gets it into Cunningham. Cunningham at the top. Couple of dribbles with the right now on the near side wing with it. Looking inside, nothing doing. Hands it off for Heitman. Heitman, he gets a screen, goes right, tries to drive baseline now around everyone. Up with the reverse with the left and good. 6-point game, 56-60. Potter County on top. Navziger driving in around the defense. Shot up off the mark and rebound controlled by Schlechter. Schlechter going to get it to Ogle, and Ogle's going to walk it up the floor. Tyler Ogle scored his 1,000th career point early this season. Has the basketball, drives around with the left, pulls it back out now. Now is going to try to drive in again, shot up, and has it blocked, gets it right back, goes up with the shot, has it stripped away. Melia saves it into the hands of Decker. Decker's going to walk it up the floor now. Into the front court, gets it over for Navziger. Navziger's going to slow things down. He's going to back it out now. His team up 6, under 4 to go in this fourth quarter. High stakes here. Winner advances to the Sodak 16. Decker over to Navziger. Navziger, a couple of dribbles. He gets a screen, goes right, tries to get around the defense, lose the handle. Into the hands of Simon. Long 2 on the way and buries it. Dawson, Simon, Cole Navziger, the seniors getting it done right now. They have their team up 8. Ogle trying to keep his team in it. The senior for Faulkton with the basketball has Kirby on him. He's going to go around Kirby. Stops at the free throw line. Over to Cunningham. Now to Heitman. 3 from the corner. Off the mark. Rebound to Shad Sharp. He outlets it to Navziger. Up ahead. Decker in the lane. Up with the shot and good. 62-50. Potter County on top. Under 3 to go here. Cunningham has it at the top of the key. Has Decker on him. Decker's going to come away with the steal. Decker down low. He's going to stop. Fires from 3 off the mark. Rebound to Navziger. Navziger gets fouled on the rebound. And who's that foul on? Schlechter was in there. Was that on him? No, it was not. That foul going against Ogle, just picking up foul number 4. My, oh my, both these teams, what an effort put on display. Two good teams going at it head to head. Dylan Drew checks back in. Shad Sharp going to sit down. We got an out-of-bounds play coming for the Battlers. Kirby inbounds it up top for Navziger. Navziger looks to let some of this clock wind down a little bit now. Just in front of the half-court line. Navziger with it. Has the defender on him at the top, waiting for the shot clock to wind down a little bit. He's now going to drive in, hands off Simon. 3 from the corner and buries it. My goodness, Potter County just catching fire after they had their lead cut down to 6. Schlechter back the other way out to Heitman. 3 on the way for him and hits. And after that 3, we got a timeout on the 4. 10-point game. Potter County leads at 2:12 to go in this fourth quarter. You're listening to KMLO. We're back in 60.
Keep your tractor in good repair with seasonal tractor inspection specials from C&B Operations, your John Deere dealer of choice. Tractor inspections for compact tractors now $129. 5,000 and 6,000 series tractor inspections $149. 7,000 to 8,000 series tractor inspections $249. 9,000 series tractor inspections $329. Offer is good between October 1st, 2018 through March 31st, 2019. Credit offer subject to approved credit. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details. C&B Operations, your John Deere dealer of choice.
Check it out. I can't miss. Nobody fills your cart with weekly specials like Kruger's Food Fair in Hoven. Everything your active family needs to get out the door and everything to cook a homemade meal when you return. Have a great game, Battlers. Good luck from Kyle and Ladine Kruger, family and staff at Kruger's Food Fair in Hoven.
All right, we are back from the break. It is going to be Potter County with the basketball after the made 3 from Derek Heitman. 63-53, 2:12 to go in this ball game. Faulkton area trying to mount one final comeback. Yeah, here they had it within 6, and they're going to start fouling right away as Bauer's going to foul Navziger. That'll be the 16th foul against Faulkton as Ogle's going to check back into the game. Bauer picks up the foul there. Number 2 on him. Now in inbounds from Dylan Drew. Dylan Drew gets it into Navziger. Navziger is going to work on Heitman, and Heitman's going to reach in for the foul. So that is exactly what Faulkton's going to do. They are going to try to stretch this game out as far as possible. Force Potter County to hit free throws. Back on the other end for Faulkton, they got to operate and get their shots. Still time. 2 minutes. They had it within 6 points after a couple minutes to go, after a couple minutes gone earlier this quarter. Potter County then answered right back, got it back to a 10-point lead. Navziger at the line, free throw on the way, and missed it, but Potter County able to secure the rebound. And now Dylan Drew is going to get fouled. Faulkton did exactly what they wanted to do, got the right situation. Navziger missed the free throw, then just could not quite corral the rebound. Dylan Drew going to be at the free throw line here for a 1-and-1 situation. Foul going against Cunningham. That was his 3rd. Drew at the line here. Free throw on the way and off the mark, and Melius able to corral the rebound. So Faulkton got what they wanted, a missed free throw. Heitman down the other way. Couple of dribbles, drives it into the lane. We have a tie-up under the hoop, and possession arrow points towards the Battlers. So Potter County will reclaim possession of the basketball. As Lukens checks in, Drew's going to check out. Bauer checks in. And Olga's going to check out. Olga with those 4 fouls, don't want him picking up number 5 on the defensive end of the ball here. So Faulkton, they're going to go for a quick steal. If they can't get it right now, they're fouling right away. Inbounds to Simon, and Heitman kind of takes out Simon there. It looks like he was trying to go for the basketball, so it looks like they are going to call it a common foul there. Foul going against Heitman. Heitman picking up foul number 3 there, and that will send Dawson Simon to the line. Simon tonight at the free throw line. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 of 4 at the free throw line. 19 total points for Simon on the evening. A quiet 19. At the line, free throw on the way and good. Simon at the line for one more here, as Lukens and Decker will switch places. 64-53, Potter County on top. Looking to hold on to this lead. Simon at the line for one more. Missed that one. Melius with the rebound. And Melius outlets it to Heitman. Heitman up the floor with it at the top. Gets it into the hands of Ogle in the corner near side. Couple of dribbles in. Hands it back off to Heitman. Heitman for 3 and just short. Simon with the rebound. He's going to be fouled by Melius. And Simon will be heading back to the line for, now it looks like double bonus time. 2 free throws. So it'll be 2 free throws coming for the Potter County Battlers the rest of the way. A minute 39 on the clock. Potter County leads at 64-53. Winner of this one advances to the Sodak 16. Simon at the line here. Couple of dribbles now. Eyes it up. Shot on the way and knocks it in. Simon will be back at the line for one more here. Couple of dribbles now, spins it, eyes it up, shot up, and good. We had a timeout on the floor. Both coaches going to talk things over as Potter County leads at 66-53. Minute 39 to go in this ball game. You're listening to KMLO. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Gas and Goodies salutes the Potter County Battlers and wishes them the best of luck. Call Gas and Goodies for weekday pizza specials, 765-2761. Remember to purchase your Powerball ticket at Gas and Goodies for the Wednesday and Saturday drawings. Your favorite beverages, burgers, and pizzas are all waiting for you, so stop in today at your 24-hour Clark convenience store, Gas and Goodies in Gettysburg. Proud to help support Potter County High School activities.
Good luck, battlers, from Joe and Janine of Arbach Insurance in Hoven. Arbach Insurance provides home, auto, health, life, commercial, motorcycle, crop, hail, and farm insurance. Friendly folks who take the time to find the best coverage for the things you love most. Protect what matters. Insure with Arbach Insurance. Tonight's broadcast is proudly brought to you by Arbach Insurance of Hoven. Call for your crop insurance renewals today. Good luck, battlers, from Joe and Janine Arbach at Arbach Insurance in Hoven.
Let's go Battlers. With many years of experience as agronomist and farmers.
The Potter County Battlers lead this one 66-53. Minute 39 on the clock. Olga with it in the backcourt, lose the ball off his foot, and it's going to last touch by a Potter County player, so it's going to stay Faulkton basketball. Heitman will inbounds as Potter County not giving Faulkton any easy basket here. Inbounds goes to Ogle. Olga's going to walk it up the floor now around Decker, and I think Decker's going to pick up the foul there on the bump. That'll be foul number 4 there on Decker. That's going to send Ogle to the line for a pair of free throws. Bauer's going to check back into this ball game, and sitting down will be Schlechter. Ogle at the line for a 1-and-1 situation here. 66-53, a minute and a half to go. Ogle, first free throw on the way and buries it. Ogle back at the line for one more now. Couple of dribbles here. Eyes it up. Shot on the way and hits it. 66-55 now. Navzer on the inbounds. He's going to be fouled by Cunningham. Cunningham picking up foul number 4. Navzer at the line for 2 free throws. Substitution here as Schlechter is going to check back in. Navziger at the line for a pair of free throws on the night tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shot 8, and he's made 4, so 4 of 8 at the free throw line. 50% makes that one. 5 of 9 at the free throw line. Schlechter checks back in. Bauer checks back out. Schlechter gives them a little more of a rebounding chance there down low, the 6'5" frame. At the line now, Navziger there for one more. Couple of dribbles, eyes it up. Shot on the way and hits. So back the other way. Olga with it in the backcourt, gets it into the hands of Melius. Melius up ahead for Heitman to Cunningham. Corner three on the way. No good. Schlechter there for the rebound. Has it stripped out of his hands. Lukens with the steal. Outlets it to Navziger. And Faulkton area now dropping back into the half-court defense as Navziger walks it up, and we got a 10-second call into the backcourt. As Navziger looks, just kind of looked up and just kind of knew it when it happened, as coaches and players were kind of starting to celebrate there, as it looks like we're going to have both teams start to dip into the bench here a little bit. Cunningham with the inbounds to Ogle. Ogle to walk it up into the front court. Goes left around the defense, drives in, shot on the way, blocked by Simon, out of bounds. Substitution number 22, John Bauer is going to check in, as Jordan Melius will sit down. Jaden Melius will sit down. Melius, the 6'4" senior forward center, getting a good ovation from the Faulkton crowd here as the inbounds goes to Schlechter. Schlechter up top for Cunningham. And now back into the hands of Ogle. Free throw line has a shot blocked again by Simon. Navziger down the other way. He's going to slow it up, and he's going to have it at the top of the key. Navziger is going to set things up and just kind of let the clock wind down here. As we're going to have a timeout as the refs are going to let players check in and out. Ogle gets a standing ovation from this crowd. Ogle finishing the game, a terrific game by him. 19, 21, 22, 24 points in his final game of his career. Congratulations to Tyler Ogle on a great career, as Potter County doing the same for their seniors, possibly playing their last game on their home court, as Navziger and Decker is going to sit down. Simon, great here, applause by both crowds. I commend both crowds here as they're standing up applauding both these two teams. They fought hard here tonight as the clock is going to wind it down. Logan with it at the top, 27 on the game clock, 10 on the shot clock. Logan just dribbling off the top. He's going to fire for a long three and missed everything on that one, as it's going to be Bennett Cassins to inbounds. A couple more substitutions. Number 12, Andrew Sorensen. 20, Turner Bauer checks in. Again, the crowd giving Heitman a ovation as he walks off. He's a junior. He'll be back next year. Ogle and Melius, the two seniors, playing in their final game for Potter County. On the seniors here playing in their final game on their home court. Most likely. No, nothing's guaranteed yet, but that's what I do believe. Cassins, he's going to dribble it out at the top. 2-1 ball game. Potter County will advance with the 68-55 victory over Faulkton. We're going to take a quick break, come back, talk some final game numbers, and get you on your way again. Courtesy of your Real Tough scoreboard, Potter County 68, Faulkton Trojans 55. We'll have final game stats after this 3-minute timeout.
Brown Agronomy says go Battlers. With many years of experience as agronomists and farmers, the staff at Brown Agronomy brings you unique insight and knowledge for your farm. See them for custom application of anhydrous, soil sampling, variable rate maps for fertilizer and seed. Brown's offer free delivery and field scouting. Call Colby, Kyle, or Alex at 765-9133 for a customized plan for your farm. Brown Agronomy, 1 mile east of Gettysburg on Highway 212.
M&R Auctions of Hoban is bringing their next auction to your smartphone, Apple or Android. Download the MR Auction LLC app from the App Store and bid on any sale from anywhere. Online bidding also available. Just register on their website, mrauctionsllc.com. Looking for realty services? M&R's realty services are second to none, buying or selling. Their reputable service will get you the best price. Download the new app and get your sale listed on the books today. Call M&R Auctions and Realty Services of Hoban.
Cody Madsen and all the Beck Motor team want to wish the teams good luck in tonight's game. We, like you, know having the best players on your team makes all the difference. Celebrating 50 years in business, Beck Motor Company is proud to service all your automotive needs from sales to finance, service, collision, parts, and detail work. Visit us online 24/7 at beck-motors.com. Call us at 224-5912.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in South Dakota. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
For all your commercial, agricultural, and residential electrical needs, go with the pros at Tennant Electric in Faulkton. Owned and operated by Brandon Tennant, they serve Faulk County and the surrounding area, specializing in commercial, agricultural, and residential wiring. No job is too big or too small. Tennant Electric provides excellent workmanship, superior service, and quality products. Call Brandon today at 598-4298 or 769-2369. That's Tennant Electric of Faulkton, proud to support this sports broadcast.
Broken glass, scratch paint, dented metal, shopping cart bruises, rusty fenders, hail dents, door dings, animal accidents. You know, with all the things that might happen to your vehicle, you'll be glad to know Darren at Gettysburg Collision Center. Gettysburg Collision Center can take care of the little and big things that affect the cosmic appearance of your car. At Gettysburg Collision Center, body painting isn't kinky, it's something they do every day. Call 765-9797 for Gettysburg Collision Center.
All right, back from the break one final time. Once again, it was the Potter County Battlers defeating the Faulkton Trojans 68-55, courtesy of your Real Tough scoreboard. Let's go again into some final game stats. What a night it was for the senior of Faulkton, Tyler Ogle, finishing with 24 points. That's right, read him, 24. He was 5 of 5 from the free throw line, knocked in a 3. His teammate Derek Heitman added 20. He knocked in 3 threes, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Then it was Jaden Melius putting in 6. Nick Schlechter had 3, and Noah Cunningham with 2 as a team. They were 15 of 22 from the free throw line. Third quarter just seemed to be too much as Potter County. It was that 21-point third quarter that was the difference in this ball game. Looking at Potter County, as we congratulate Tyler Ogle and Jaden Melius one last time. Congratulations on your terrific season. For Potter County, they were led by Dawson Simon, dropping in 22. He was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He was 6 of 8 from the free throw line, knocked in a 3. How about the game from Cole Navziger all game long? Primary ball handler of this Potter County squad, was able to get into the lane anytime he wanted, was able to find the free throw line. He knocked in 15 total points. He finished the night 6 of 10 from the free throw line. And then a do-it-by-committee as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different battlers scored. It was Kalen Decker with 8. He dropped in 2 threes. Colton Kirby had 6. He knocked in 2 threes. Shad Sharp with 5. He knocked in a 3. Cooper Logan had 5. Dylan Drew with 4. And Grant Lukens with 2. They were 14 of 23 from the free throw line. So again, a congratulations to Potter County as they advance to next week's SODAC 16. Time and place still to be determined. Stay tuned to Dakota Radio Group Sports KMLO, as we'll have that as soon as we can. Why don't we go ahead and take a break, hear from Venture Communications, our player of the game, and we'll get you back for a player of the game after this message from Venture Communications.
For communication services you can count on, call Venture Communications in Highmore. Venture Communications offers the finest in communication services with high-speed internet, phone services with voicemail and caller ID products, cable TV, digital and high-definition TV services, DVR service, and wireless cellular phone plans. They're proud to be the player of the game sponsor on KMLO and invite you to listen to high school sports coverage to hear who the Venture Communications player of the game will be.
And once again, player of the game, you know, this is a really tough one. Ogle with the great game. He had 24 points. Heitman dropped in 20. I've always been a believer, player of the game should go to the team that wins the ball game. So, Ogle, what a tremendous game. I can't congratulate you any more than I already have, but the player of the game has to go to Cole Navziger. Just the game he had, controlling the basketball, controlling the tempo. He was guarding Ogle the entire game. So not only did he have to guard Ogle, but on the offensive end, dictated the tempo, especially in that third quarter. I thought he really helped set the pace on the fast breaks and really helped the team, was able to drive into the lane, pass the ball, was in position at the free throw line. 15 total points. Congratulations to Cole Navziger. You are the KMLO player of the game. All right, with all that, I think all we have left to do is run down our sponsors and send you home for the night. So let's go ahead and do that. Thanks again to all of our sponsors. The broadcast booth sponsor, Jensen Rock and Sand. South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you, avoid a kiss with death. Always plan a designated driver. Keys to success brought to you by CHS Northern Plains. Starting lineup, Campbell County Collision. Introduction to game officials brought to you by the Division Consumer Protection. While on the court is brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office. Tip-off brought to you by MDU, South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you snow means slow, drive for the conditions. Player of the game brought to you by Venture Communications, Sports Scoreboard, Real Tough, and the rest of our great sponsors. Tennant Electric, Gettysburg Collision Center, King Insurance, Prairie Stop, Bowers Super Value, Plains Commerce Bank, Common Sense Manufacturing, Schwachter Lumber, Your Brothers Wholesale, Hoven Co-op, Jensen Rock and Sand, Great Western Bank, Lazy Way Cafe and Freezer Meals, Langer's Family Foods, Hoven Equity Exchange, Midway Parks, Dakota House, Newmeyer and Smith, Kruger's Food Fair, Gas and Goodies, Arbach Insurance, Brown Commodities Agronomy, M&R Auction Service, Beck Motors, SDHSAA. And a thank you to Paul back in the studio for keeping us on air.